Broadcast I got on there. Go to mine. It's got broadcast. You can watch the game.
Hold up, man. Don't mind, bro.
What's going?
I ain't ready.
Oh.
Don't mind, bro.
Oh, your defense.
Yeah, I ain't have time to put my defense in when you start playing.
I'm gonna take a penalty.
I'm not gonna take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's why I said don't like the ball. I'm gonna decline it.
Yeah, he's gonna decline.
That's why I said don't take it. That's why I ain't called time.
Gonna give this time to the tailback, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Number 24, the ball carrier. Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line to run. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. To throw is Watson. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view of the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different.
Okay, well, they ain't working.
They expected him to bring
They're not compatible.
Deeper, shorter.
Take him out.
Determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he's across the 40 for the
They ain't working, so don't do that.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The throw right sideline here is complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get this one down.
Take the headphones out, Brian.
The catch and run, good for 18 in the first.
Yeah, they're cracking them.
What a nice example. Tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
What you? I heard you just now. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
You need to turn it up. You need to turn it up.
They sack him back right around the 30. J.J. Watt.
Your volume is low.
To do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there's no technique, except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Who's that?
Quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
What?
See?
I can hear you, but your volume's low, Brian.
Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Yeah, I'm watching the other
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Leave it right there. On the TV.
We on TV. We ain't on the phone.
Field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL. It's all about positioning and technique.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you right now. You gonna hear the fuck out of me.
You might well don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I told you can go. You click on me, you can see our game.
Oh man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
Go to search other parties.
College you want to come for no, I don't care.
Yeah, if you go to the party settings, it says search other parties. Oh, come on, Phil, catch the ball, baby.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot,
What?
but it's 3rd down.
It's right there next to party settings. View other parties.
Touchdown and they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is a 3rd and 10. Watson buying time to his left. Oh, incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there.
Lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some touch.
Yeah, especially maybe when looking at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last drive. So
That's what they been doing to me. Nigga, you last one, they kicked it so shallow, you picked it up and took it out. I was mad as hell, man. I ain't all mad at that, man. You bullshit, I was mad at that. I just say that, man.
I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback.
Man, it always
You're
good.
like, oh man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what
They would not let me loose. They should have had me over there. That man would not let me go. Oh, I could not move for shit.
before they drop it. Give them 32 on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by.
I'm stuck on one fucking person.
Grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
And then when I do catch it at the outside, I gotta straighten up and start
There
dancing.
you go.
Hit the dance.
Trying to run.
That's why I had to
At
wait
least
so
you
long.
touch the pile of it.
Yeah, look at
Trying
this
to-
shit, man. They gotta fix that.
I told you, PlayStation 5, the game will be perfect. Watch. Right now,
That's
That's
total
why-
garbage right there.
they're going to let a couple of people buy the PlayStation 5
total
and buy
garbage.
the new man. And them people going to get the brag and how cold that man is on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then they're going to make all y'all go in.
They can't hear in the other parties.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9.
I don't know what the fuck you
They
did.
will block you out the league.
From the gun, Wilson. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Ross Blacklock showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
I really like Ross Blacklock out of TCU, and what I like most about him and what I really enjoyed studying coming into the draft was that he's a true student of the game, really takes after his head coach back there in Fort Worth, studies a variety of pass rushers, both past and present, and the inspiration he really gets, the best guys he likes, J.J. Watt, Aaron Donald, and John Randall. If he can become a combination of those three, let's bid him for a gold jacket in about 10 years.
Man, I don't know who won the tennis championship today.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, they're about throwing a wrench into the works.
He did everything he could there to try to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Myers' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. 13. So
kicking, bro. This shit. Oh, I say I ain't kicking all the way to the right. I'm kicking up.
There you go right there, Brian.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Even not the tie, but yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And ultimately, he stopped right where
They're probably playing basketball.
No. At the 25.
Send him a friend request.
And a tight game after punting last
What up?
time.
Hey, play G for life. Yeah, you been playing Madden, right?
This close.
Yeah, I'm in the game right now. Go ahead and play him.
Going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And tackled down after a gain of...
Y'all got to become friends first. You know, the way they got to set up now, y'all got to become friends.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
All right, y'all going to have to look on y'all friend list and find each other. No, it don't work no more. It don't work no more. Yeah, they got it real fucked up right now.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And again, this time to the tailback.
We'll see.
We'll have the first down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that 6 yards there. 1st down, Houston.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit, because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Good pickup, 88.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Watson. Caught by Cobb. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, it's Howell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety, Jamal Adams.
Whoa.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll keep it on the ground. Howell.
Hey, give me a minute, man. I'm in the middle of a tight game right now.
Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Yeah. No, you probably ain't got it already plugged in.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
Oh, Lord, he's talking about Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Howell and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. He took it.
I ain't about 38 down.
Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. His pass caught. 4. And he takes us down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, that's some pass interference. Oh, he pushed him. Man, that's bullshit. Dog, look at this bullshit, dog. Look at this motherfucking bullshit. What?
Nigga, on the 2-yard line.
The ball in the air. The ball in the air. You can't hit him with the ball.
You got 5 rules, man.
You cannot hit him in the
You
air.
know the rules are you want 5 yards.
You cannot hit him while the ball's in the air, bro.
I can handle you how I want to within 5 yards.
Okay, bro. You was alive. Shit.
You better ask somebody.
He in the end zone, bro. He in the end zone.
5 yards.
That's past 5 yards. You hit him back past 5 yards, bro.
You own the 2.
Bro.
That's 5 yards.
That's beyond 5 yards. You hit the nigga when you hit him.
You own the 2. You got to go past 5 yards.
He been 5 yards in the end zone, bro.
No, he's not. You looking at him.
Didn't do this past 5 yards. Nigga, downright hit my man in the end zone.
Come on, man. Just be real. Oh, man. Kevin, the ball's on the 2.
That is right there. That's 3 yards before you can get in the end zone. That's 3 yards before you can get in the end zone, bro.
Excuse me. How can it be 3 when the ball is on the 2?
The ball ain't on the 2.
What you mean?
Look at the ball where the ball at, bro. The ball's not on the 2.
You on the 2?
No, it's not. I'm not on the 2-yard line, bro.
I'll be damn. Look, Kevin. Is you blind?
That is not. That's the 2-yard line.
Look.
That's not the 2-yard.
That's the 2-yard.
The white line is 2-yard line.
Oh, so you're 2 1/8 then? You're 2 1/8?
I'm not. That's when he come across the line. If it's gonna cost 2, if you don't come, that's gonna be 1, 2. Your men is on.
When you get to the goal line, that's 2. You got 3 more yards to go,
bro. I know you know what he ran into a man. I'm looking dead at him, running dead into my man. Running dead into him. Running dead into him. Running dead into him.
I'm just telling you, you gotta go 5 yards before you get free.
Running dead into him.
Stop the clock after that. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
He there. That's it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
I forgot about that little white one. Little white pad.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because
You don't keep the ball back. I gave you the timeout when you.
Oh yeah, you do owe your timeout. You owe the timeout.
Seahawks call the second.
Y'all remember that? When he said I gave it to him. When you said I gave it to you. Ain't no big deal.
No, you took out the.
Bro, you didn't say nothing. I didn't remember that. Bro, did you remember that?
I just remember.
When he said it. What is he talking about?
He said you owe the timeout.
All you do is say something. Shit.
I told you. This game in the trash till the fire come out. And they want everybody to buy the 5 and buy the new Mad, the new improved Mad. Right?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just 1 final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary.
And a great there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers.
Can't catch it.
That is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Because I'm still playing. I tell you, I ain't playing this shit no more. Y'all playing. Well, Tony got to go home.
Entertaining game here coming down display.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm laughing my head. I'm laughing at Brian.
You're never sure
You
which
play one
one's
more?
going to be
You want to share?
Yeah.
But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
No, you. Come on. Come on, man. He had it right now.
You turned it off? Hello?
You could hear him up?
Do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
That's what you got? I could have had this my charge. Yeah, they'll reload on Tuesday.
Oh, they update the roster? Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday. They'll be updated Tuesday. Yeah.
When is that first game?
3 days away.
Hold up, man.
This game ain't gonna be shit. The one that come out for PlayStation 5 is gonna be off the chain. That bitch gonna be perfect. Everybody gonna be back in love with me.
You know you can say, right?
It's already safe. It's already safe. I just want you to look at it. I don't know what it was. What's wrong with me, man?
What? Yeah, you gotta tap the joystick. Can't tell you, man.
Tap the damn button and boom.
What up, baby?
What I'm gonna say?
I'm sorry, just a little time. I'm in the middle of a game, bro. Hold on. No, I'm playing with my boy at my house. What are you doing? Yeah, he came over, we were playing. I just made a part of it for the other people. Let's see if I can get somebody in here. Yeah.
There we go.
Everybody get a shotgun.
Hey, Brian, your boy online.
Who that?
Boss Man Skills. I'm sending him what's it called right now.
Tell him. Bring it back.
Anybody got a shotgun? I know his name.
Oh, shit.
Listen, so, okay.
We are just about set for football at Century Link Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Coming up.
What about him right here?
Hello? Oh? All right.
We've got what should prove to be a good one between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Jaime Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. To get this out to the 25. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him.
I invite him to the party. That's all I did right now.
Gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Rashad Penny.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Come on, boy.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Russell Wilson.
J.J. Watt coming in to drive for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On the return, Carter.
DeAndre Carter on the return.
Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
Everything you want in a starting quarterback in the NFL, especially in the physical category. If you have the idea that he's one of those rah-rah, spit and fire guys, he's not that at all. But he has a will to win that really the team picks up on, and they can't wait to follow him in the victory.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll look to throw right away. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
On the tackle.
Someone so fresh in his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Watson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Houston. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Yeah, what up, G for life?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. They fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to win big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You come back and run essentially the same play again.
Take your ass to bed. You got school in the morning.
Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback
Ain't playing nobody.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback who can make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneaking.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson taking it in. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. The coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Man, you bring that thing, that trash anywhere around me, will bust in your head. Hey!
And it's David Johnson Johnson who provides the capper. He scores on the touchdown run.
What do you have?
Who's the bone?
Oh. There's a big bone without a small one, huh?
It was a big bone.
You could have had it.
Oh.
Fairbairn.
Yeah.
For Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Lockett the return. Now across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks at their own 27-yard.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, it's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag.
That's got to be the offensive pass interference.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a
They
couple
don't tell me.
rolling over what they
They don't tell me that he gonna push me, and I'm the one that falls.
the end zone on a takeaway. Take the points and keep moving.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Huh? Nah, he didn't. He online though.
End zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the
You
ball.
probably don't remember
For them
shit.
a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Jaron Reed on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
7-7, our score after 1. Now Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35.
Oh, pass.
I didn't know you was throwing the ball.
No, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Here's Watson, and he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
At the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, he's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he's dropped just before
he on that.
game. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage,
Y'all got to become friends.
the ball That's why if you're going to go back and
Okay.
the coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Johnson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
He don't know how to do it.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
On 1st down, it's Watson. That incomplete crisis averted. Almost
Go.
instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
He don't even know how to go to a broadcast, bro. He's still learning.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12.
Oh, they ain't even let this man jump.
It's Quentin Dunbar with a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL. And it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
It's not that go to Brian, go to Expedition. Expedition. Go to online play. Go to online play.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3. It's 3rd.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Wilson on 3rd down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd.
Oh, you talking about Ghetto Dre? Ghetto Dre? Oh yeah, you got a bunch of names.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for
I know
this.
that's
So
right.
we'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he is going to have the 1st down as he's up to his
Oh yeah, you just like me. I don't know why they messed that up, man. That right there, they should came with an early patch for that.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They do play all Madden when you're in a party. You can't play all Madden on
Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report.
on the ranked matches.
Take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
When you join a party or something, somebody want to play all Madden, they playing all Madden.
And he's going to keep it here. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
No, it's on all Madden.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing it in.
No, it wasn't. You get to change. You got to change it yourself. You get to change it yourself, bro. Me and this dude been playing this long.
You get to change it. Yeah, you put it on all Madden.
Yeah, as long as you're in a party.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
That's if you're playing a ranked match. That's only if you're playing a ranked match.
And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
No, you be playing on all Madden. Nobody in the chat room. We all play on all Madden. Brian, I'm telling you.
From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage, took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback, and he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
On 1st down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. That's complete in the hands of Carson. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space.
RC.
Nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a touchdown apiece. And now due to a pair of time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Go back to the game. It's probably already on. Go back to the game.
Touchdown apiece, 7-7.
Go back to the.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Well, here's David Johnson in the Houston offense yet again.
That shit takes hours for me.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary.
All right.
More and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Hello? All right.
All right. Sit up, man. RCJJ. All right. Send him request. Okay. Sit down.
Right out of the gate, we're going to get a delay.
Okay. Go to
And that'll set him back 5.
ACDP. Alright. Now go down with the get down with the you see it? Get there. Okay. Now keep scrolling down till you find the thing. I see it. You see how you're playing? Yeah. Okay, keep scrolling down till you see the thing. Alright, then hit on that. Hit on that, and then hit the, nigga hit the, option down on that. Yeah. Yeah, then let's run up on the side, triangle, and, square. Look to the, see?
No. The out button. The out button right there in the top right hand corner of your joystick.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Change it. You can change it. You can change it.
Did you come up? My team up.
He'll be up just a second. 407, you available for a game? I'm trying to see if 407 is still on here. Yes, you could. That's right. You wouldn't, if you was under my profile and you went to a party, it was on all man at all times. I never take it off. Yeah. It's working. You know, hooked his mic. Oh, you might. I forgot he broadcasted.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. What up, baby? What was going on? Oh, nothing much. Huh? Send it on. Send it on to KJ. I'm right there waiting.
Oh, it's good to the ball.
I got it.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brought down by Nate Gary. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
About 3 yards. 7.
At the 27-yard line. It's
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down that way on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 4-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up the 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Being chased out left. He's going to pull the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Eagles able to push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Back at the 13-yard line.
13 yards remaining on second down. Watson now to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. 3rd and long, it's Watson. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down. But I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On first down, Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Zach Cunningham on the
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 41.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A 2-yard gain.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Texans nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in his first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Yeah, I'm on there.
Just go ahead and be loose
Who
with the
that?
ball again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Who that? Who that looking for me?
In the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd.
He's fresh. You got me right now. You got me right now. I ain't got nothing to say.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close.
Right now. So I figure out what's going on with the game. Can't run, can't do nothing I want to do. Throwing the ball and throwing it right in the interception. Can't understand this shit.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 40.
Keeps looking for me.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Karan Higdon, 59 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see
This
as we
is
go.
really mad.
Accept the penalty and move forward. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Deep ball for Goodwin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
I'm playing deep for the ball. It was
Deep
still
into Houston
the
territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 57 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And his kick is good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, that's...
Watson throws another.
Man, they gonna throw the fuck out of my man. Come on, dude. They're gonna throw the fuck out of here.
Right at the 44-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
The first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here.
And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Fucking lucky ass shit.
That's a big-time pitching catch right there. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than a defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And oh, this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop it behind the line for the 2nd straight play. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon. And how about this one out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Front Eagles. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 26 miles. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun. Wentz. Slant caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down and forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Randall Cobb on the return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I was kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Watson on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4.
It's now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And
Look, Rodney.
there takes him to the 45.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now he'll pull it down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given drive. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 3rd down now after a loss of 2.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I guess they figured they would start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And it is incomplete.
Oh, man.
Curious decision to go for
You go on play him, deep fresh. Right, go play him.
Hey, man, that's what
Deep fresh. Yeah.
Where is it, deep fresh? Send that shit to G for life. Certified motherfucking points over here. The hell? Who put up 45? My own place out. We finna play some football up here. That cartoon shit.
Dude Fresh scored or somebody scored at home?
Man, Dude Fresh need to sit this motherfucker.
Somebody scored at Dude Fresh.
Nah, Dude Fresh scored 45.
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Kevin, you beat him 45?
Don't listen to D Fresh on that line to you.
Oh, man, this nigga off the mic. You know that claim, bullshit nigga.
Now, D Fresh won that.
Well, who won?
He did.
Shit.
I ain't never said I lost. I don't know who said I lost.
I'm just trying to